Jay Heilman here from ChristianMusicReview.org. We're here live again at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. I got Brandon Heath with me. Brandon,
hey everybody. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, Brandon, you released your last album about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So you got a new album coming out.
Yep.
This January.
January.
Tell us a little bit about that album.
The title track is Leaving Eden, and it's actually my third record that I've done with Dan Muckala, who's done my other 2 records. Dan and I were old buddies at church, and so he kind of developed me, and everything that I've ever done has been with Dan. So it's our third record together, my third record with Provident, and it's by far the hardest record I've ever worked on because the bar is so high, you know what I mean? So we really wanted to knock it out of the park with this one. I think we have.
So what should fans expect from this one? Maybe it was different from What If We?
What If We? You know, I think I always try to write from my experience and kind of what I'm learning. And so every season, I think you're learning something different. And this season, I think I've seen a lot of disillusionment from people as far as like what's going on in the world. When you have a big Gulf oil spill, or you have war that is ending in Iraq, but we're wondering what's next for terrorism. There's so many things to be afraid of in the world, and it doesn't. In the Bible, it says over and over and over again, "Do not be afraid. Do not fear." And so I really want to tackle that a little bit and talk about fear a little bit, but also talk about hope. And because I think a lot of us are thinking about it, so we need to talk about it. It's an important issue. And you know, as a musician, I feel like it's my responsibility to write music about it, and and hear from people. As far as emails, that's what happens when these songs go out. People will email you and say, "You saying exactly what I was thinking." So I like meeting people where they are. So that's what I try to do with this record.
That's awesome. So that record's come out in January, right?
January the 18th it'll be out.
January 18th, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing the new record, and your name has come up quite a lot lately. I did an interview with Corbin Burnson. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, like he used to be, what was that show that he was on?
He was on LA.
Yeah, but he had his own show a long time ago.
Well, the reason I was saying that is because I interviewed him a couple weeks ago for his new record, Rust, and I asked him, I said, what Christian artist do you really like? And the only name he gave me was Brandon Heath. He said,
Corbin Burnson?
Yes, Corbin Burnson said
that is cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, so
that's really cool. I'm trying to remember the show he was on.
I'll tell you what, man, I've got a surprise for you.
Okay. Is it from the mail? U.S. mail?
Corbin signed some baseballs for us.
Dude! Are you serious? Dude, Roger Dorn is a fan of mine?
Yes, sir.
That is hilarious. Dude, that is hilarious. I love that movie, by the way. Yeah.
Probably wasn't shit we watched last night.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon Heath with us, and his new album, Leaving Eden, comes out in January. Brandon, enjoy, not enjoy, and thanks for coming.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man.